The following show features work carried out by an individual who employs shoddy and dangerous practices in his work, which are presented only for entertainment. William is a dangerous, handsome fool. Don't be cool like William. Have your cars and equipment repaired and maintained by professionals.
I'm just lifting it off the stands with the, well, off this stand anyway, with the jack to try and give myself a bit more swinging room on that nut that's stuck. It's very important for safety when you're doing things like this. Just look at that stand, but that was just on two legs, if not one leg.
Oh yeah.
So this, what we're doing here is really dodgy. The secret with these things is all in just getting it adjusted nice so it'll grip. Not gripping at any price.
Are you okay? Yeah. Did you get your first bleed?
You got my first bleed yesterday.
No.
I mean, I could easily break a few bones doing this now, what I'm doing. Like at the neck, the skull. So again, it's what would you do if you're in the desert, and in this case it looks a bit like we'd just work around this cowl being on, because as it stands, this is a spline shaft, and so's that. We've got to get it to get the right ride height when we put it back together. We've got no weight on the suspension at all now. So we're going to measure the ride height. So right on the end of the suspension arm there, there's that casting. So I'm going to put the tape measure on there. Hi Linny. Straight from that casting up to there, up to where the edge of the chassis is. And in fact, I'm not going to do it on the casting, I'm going to do it right next to the casting on the flat bit. And it's 7.5 inches. I'm going to mark it here. Clear as day. I've changed where I'm measuring from. I actually measured from just here, because measuring from there was kind of a bit awkward. I've been round at this side of the car. The plan was, that's the tube there, and that's also where the main see right through to the other side of the wood. Because what goes down the middle there is this. This is the anti-roll bar. So basically those plates screw onto the trailing arm at each side, and that bar goes in. It stops the car rolling too much, because one side can't compress a right lock if the other side doesn't, because it's got to twist that bar. This is the end from this side. See, it's got a cap that comes out of there, and you can put in actual fact one of the brake caliper bolts will do it. It's an M10 fine thread, not the extra fine, the wheel studs are extra fine. You screw that in there and it pulls it off the splines. I'll put it back on again then, because what I'm planning on doing is I'm going to put it back in, and at the other end, it don't have a cap. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in this end, so it's in place. What I'm not going to do is screw it in position. Or am I? You can see the seals on this side aren't great, but we're going to leave them alone because it's not giving us a problem at the moment. It's pretty clean in there. Remember, it's shit car state of mind. Don't fix anything unless it's absolutely necessary. Now on this side, like, it's full of grit and all kinds of shit in there. Yeah. That's definitely got problems. Here's another thing to comment on the left hand side of the car. That's the torsion bar mounting, it's on. I'm about to get one over here. The torsion bar mounting is on top of the trailer now. So you've got the axle in the middle, that's got the anti-roll bar running down it. And then that bar with the yellow marks on it is the top bar. And that's anchored to the subframe at that end. So that's just the spring for the left hand wheel. The right hand wheel, the bottom bar, that's mounted to the subframe at the bottom on the left, and on the right, which is the side we're working on, it's mounted to the swinging arm, or whatever you call it, trailing arm, here, underneath. You notice there's the one on the other side, it's on top here. It's because 2 bars, one for each side. Right, so I've measured this ride height distance again. Remember, we're out 7.5 inches, which it was when the anti-roll bar was in. With the anti-roll bar out, it's 8 inches. This is a long-awaited hub puller. Get in nice and close so you can see how to use it. It's supposed to be universal, but it ain't. It don't fit that.
Oh no.
It might just. This is not good. Universal hub puller my arse.